welcome back to this quick hit. So today I'm going to talk about why using apps like Callin, Clubhouse, Anchor, whatever it might be, uh, substantially increases the odds that you will fail as a content creator. Now, let me just start by saying it's not the platforms themselves. There's nothing inherently bad about Clubhouse or Anchor or Callin. In fact, I actually really like Callin as a tool and as an app. But the fact is that all of those tools inherently lower the bar when it comes to content creation. I mean, right? That's the whole point of them. They're trying to release friction. They're trying to make it easier for you as a creator to access a potential creation avenue. And what that does is it often attracts either the less motivated or the less talented among us to now be like, okay, it's easy enough now. I'm actually going to give effort to try this out. So maybe you've been creating for years and now you're just going to transfer your show onto one of those platforms. Great. Has no effect on you. But if you are being attracted to a particular creation avenue or creation execution because this tool makes it so easy, just obviously the odds of your failure are going to be higher because it's not a distribution or some empowerment mechanism that is attracting you. It's the lowering of the bar, right? So that's not to say that you shouldn't use them or that you shouldn't start your content journey. Obviously, I'm like, this whole channel is to try to encourage and empower people to be able to create more effectively. What it does mean, though, is that you're going to need a strict plan that you abide by when it comes to your creation, whether it be on those platforms or elsewhere. So here's the plan that I would use. If you're about to start on Callin, if you're about to begin creating for the first time, here's the plan that I would use. First of all, identify your audience. Specifically, think of people's faces who you know, who matter, who would care about the specific piece of content that you're creating. Secondly, establish your messaging. This can be as simple. Don't overthink this. People get so uptight when they're like, messaging, I don't know, like my value proposition. Don't overthink this. Just think about, what are you trying to say? Why are you trying to say it? When are you going to say it? How should that message be delivered? And who are you saying it to? Okay, the basic who, what, when, why, how. All right. Think through that and maybe write a very basic sentence or two that answers those questions and allows you to communicate what it is that you're trying to say. Then talk to your actual prospective audience. Okay, get direct feedback. Talk to someone who may actually listen to your show, watch your show, consume your content. Ask them, is this helpful? Is this your problem? And if I say this, if I provide this, is that actually going to help you? We did this when we were starting Content is for Closers, and it changed dramatically the direction that we took the show, because what we originally thought about doing and what the people who we talked to's problems actually were widely different. So we needed to change what our concept actually was. Once you've done that, you've talked to your audience, you've confirmed this is the idea, you need to build a process around that. This is super, super important. This is where my personal failure usually comes in on a new idea. Is I'll get all excited. I'll know I've found something that hits with culture or with the audience or is important to some extent, but I don't set up the right systems in order to ensure my success over the long haul. Remember, we talked about this last episode. Its creation is a marathon. You need to be able to set up systems and processes that allow you to create today, obviously, but also that you need to be able to continue to do over the next 18 months. So you don't need to have every detail figured out, but you should have some guardrails in place that ensure you're going to be able to continue creating. And then once you've done all of that, then it's time to publish. So the lowering of the bar for these tools is great. Honestly, my title is more clickbaity than anything. They're great, and they're great for the content community, but you need to ensure that you're coming to them with the right preparation in place to take full advantage of them so that you don't fail. Keep creating, and remember that it's a marathon and not a sprint. At the end of the day, these are all just tools. It's not the tools that makes something successful, a content series successful. It's the craftsman, it's you. And so just make sure you're setting yourself up for success as you continue to explore the craft of content creation. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow.